There's nothing like the first after-breakfast cigar if it's a good one, and this batch have the right mellow flavor. I got them dead cheap, too. They were a great bargain. McGuire put me onto them.
Oh, I hope he didn't put you onto a new piece of property at the same time. His real estate bargains don't work out so well.
I wouldn't say that. He's the one that advised me to buy that place on Chestnut Street. I made a quick turnover on it for a fine profit.
I know, the famous one stroke of good luck. I'm sure McGuire Never mind, dear. I know it's a waste of breath trying to convince you you're not a cunning real estate speculator.
I've no such idea, but land is land, and it's safer than the stocks and bonds of Wall Street swindlers. But let's not argue business this early in the morning.
It's Edmund you should scold for not eating enough. He hardly touched anything except coffee. I've told him he has to eat in order to remain strong. But of course, there's nothing like a bad summer cold to make one irritable.
Yes, it's only natural, so don't let it worry you.
It doesn't. I'm not upset. There's nothing to be upset about. And I'm not worried. So stop.
I know one thing you could do this afternoon that might be good for you. Take a drive in the automobile. Get you out of the house, get some sun and fresh air. I bought the automobile for you. You know I don't like the damn things. I'd rather walk any day or take a waste. The same goddamn waste that's going to land me in the poorhouse in my old age. And what good did it do you? I might as well have thrown the money out the window.
Yes, it was a waste of money for you to buy that second-hand automobile. It was another waste of money to hire Smythe, who'd only been a helper in the garage, and he'd never been a real chauffeur.
I don't believe it.
Oh, you mustn't be offended, dear. I'm not offended. When you bought me the automobile, I knew it was a very hard thing for you to do, and it proved how much you loved me, especially when you couldn't really believe it would do me any good.
Mary, for the love of God, for my sake and the boys and your own, won't you stop now?
James, please. Stop what? I don't know what you're talking about. James, we've loved each other. We always will. Let's remember that. And not try to understand the things we can't understand. The things that life has done to us, we cannot excuse or explain.
You won't even try?
Try? Oh. Claire, I wonder where I hid it.
Let me take that for you, dear. You'd only step on it, tear it, and get it dirty, dragging it on the floor, and then you'd be sorry afterwards.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. It's a wedding gown. Isn't it beautiful? I remember now I found it in a trunk in the attic. But I don't know what I wanted it for. I'm going to be a nun. I had a talk with Mother Elizabeth. Oh, she's so sweet and good. She's a saint on earth. I love her dearly. It may be sinful of me, but I love her better than my own mother because she understands everything before you say a word. Her kind blue eyes look right into your heart. Oh, you could never keep secrets from her. All the same, I don't think she was very understanding this time. I told her I wanted to be a nun. I explained how sure I was of my vocation, and I had prayed to the Blessed Virgin to make me sure and to find me worthy. I told Mother I had a true vision, and that I had prayed at the shrine of the Lady of Our Lords on the little island in the lake. I said I knew as surely as I was kneeling there that the Blessed Mother had smiled and blessed me with her consent. But Mother Elizabeth said I had to be more sure than that even, and that I had to prove that it wasn't simply my imagination by going home after graduation with the other girls and going to dances and parties and enjoying myself. And then, after a year or two, if I still felt sure, I could come back again and we could talk it over again. I never dreamed Mother Elizabeth would say such things. I was really shocked. But I said, of course, I'd do as she requested. And after I left, I felt all funny. So I went back and I prayed at the shrine and found peace again because I know the Blessed Mother heard me and would love me always and keep me from harm as long as I kept my faith in her. That was in the winter of senior year. Then in the summer, something happened. I remember now. I fell in love with James Tyrone and was so happy for a time.